Hello everyone, this is Kosher Bacon. Welcome back to Factorio. I have expanded our copper furnaces for a little bit. I'm also keeping an eye on our iron supply. I added a whole bunch more miners. So one thing is, by the time we get to this point here, like, we don't have a ton of throughput at the end of the day. Like, I mean, look at this. Like, this is how quickly we can produce the copper gears. This is the electronic circuits. Like, part of the thing is that there's not enough copper throughput, but I did just increase it, so we'll see what happens. So we finished with our advanced electronics research, so now we have these processing units available. They take sulfuric acid. That's good to know. We're either going to have to put that on the bus or figure out something else. What else did I do here? I added another row of miners up here. I know you can't really see it, but here they are. And did something funky with the belts over here in order to try and balance it out as evenly as I could. So we're getting close to a full compressed belt of iron ore, and by the time it reaches the end over here, it's being smelted. And then these are sort of almost compressed into a full belt of double-sided belt of yellow. So what happens here? We get a full belt of iron, red belt of iron, almost, and it turns into almost a yellow belt that's full. So we're getting there, and yeah, steel smelting takes up a fair bit of the iron right there, kind of. Like, you can see the rate it's going, and then the rest of it just sort of goes here. And it's a good thing I added these pipes first, because they're not doing anything now. But then we get to here, and it just doesn't. Like, it 25% goes this way, I guess because it's doubling up. I'm wondering if, honestly, I should be doubling this over here at all. Would throughput go better if I wasn't, like, compacting it onto one belt than decompacting it here? I know this doesn't do anything for throughput, really, except make it more scarce over here. But, oh, we got biters. Where is that? That's all the way over there? Wow. That biter is committed. Okay, our car is to the north. I haven't driven it in a while. Does it have ammo? It does. Okay. Let's go do some exterminating of some pests. Do I have ammo on me to replace? Yeah, to get a gun. Yeah. Dang it. I'm just trying to be, like, fast. Alright, so there goes my prediction about not being attacked by biters, or having some more time. Because I think we hit one of the nests and they've sent a scout. Also, my prediction that they would go towards these turrets is kind of out the window now. But that's fine. Ooh, that did not have a lot of health, that wall. Alright, let's just double up the turrets, I guess, and... there we go. Let's head back. I should really, like, make a road. But, you know, I want to just research the exoskeleton and get stuff. The reason I'm not doing research right now, by the way, is I want to give my production lines a break, because they're not keeping up alright. Alright, cross the oil path over here. Alright, so, yeah, giving the production lines a break should help, because now we're not producing loose signs once we fill up that portion of the belt. All kinds of stuff. Yeah, look at that. That's getting a little bit better. Iron production is still really piddly, though. I don't know. I kind of need a new smelting area. Like, I don't want to tear all this down, but I want to get another smelting thing going. Maybe get more iron going. Also, you know, power is a concern. Like, this is our production for the last 10 minutes. Whoa, something just happened there. Oh yeah, that's right, I accidentally shut off most of my base. Yep, all the mining drills, assembling machines, everything got killed when I accidentally took out one measly light pole. Imagine if a biter did that. I would be so mad. So the biggest offender is, of course, the mining drills. The assembling machines would be bigger offenders, but right now they're just sort of idle. We have 111 of them, too, is the funny bit. 3 oil refineries is all it takes. I want to get modules going, but I want to wait just a bit and let stuff back up again. We shouldn't be measuring in total resources, though. We should be measuring in how quickly we can produce said resources when we consider our factory. I want to automate laser turrets. I also turned up the music. I think I showed that last episode. Just, yeah. Oh, that's why we're, like, eating all of them in solars. To be fair, though, we have a lot of solars, and these accumulators are starting to build up, too. So we can actually get started with that, but I need a mental break. Yeah, this is how I relax. I just die forced. Grenades are so good with trees. I would just, like, if I had the bots right now, I would just boop and be done with it. But I don't. Also, that's scary. We can see the ocean on our screen now when we zoom out. That means that our main bus days are gonna either expand past the ocean, which is absolutely gonna happen probably, or we, like, turn the bus. Turn the bus. Can you imagine that? Turn this? Are you kidding me? That's not happening. Anyways, I got all this useless wood now that I gotta deal with, but that allows us to expand a bit further. I like how you can see the craters and the stumps and stuff. Anyways, next thing. For one thing, like, the reason this is so bad, one of the reasons this is so bad as far as just, like, what we have here. Words. One of the reasons why we have so little space is because I'm doing stuff like this, giving myself all the room in the world. Because I know that exists, you know? Okay, so what's this take? This takes 3 ingredients, so we gotta do that, yeah. Ooh, I need lights. You know what I don't have that I really needed to have like a million years ago? A factory producing iron sticks for me to just walk by and pick up. Alright, and then yeah, let's go get a basic pole over here. Make that over there. Inserter over there into a steel box. Can we make? Yes, although we are out of iron on our person. And then let's just that down to there. So these will also take said batteries and circuits and steel. Lovely, because we weren't running out of those or anything. I meant to expand the bus off camera. I forgot. Sorry, guys. Alright. Still, that should help. At least a little. For like 5 minutes. Once we get laser turrets automated, I'm probably going to show off my solar power pattern. And then I'm just going to have to duplicate that 1 billion times. It's going to be the standard 6:5 ratio. And I'll explain that when we actually get to that point. But for players that actually know what they're doing here. Okay, 20 to 12 to 20. Oof. Alright, so I say we put... Wow. We put one of the 20s and the 12 on one belt, and the other 20s on the other thing. I would say steel plate and battery should go on one belt, and electronic circuits on the other. Because steel plate's easier to produce than the circuits. I am gonna need, or want, I should say, these, and I need iron. Yeah, let's go grab some of these, and some of these, because I'm greedy. Alright, cool. So then... What's faster, I wonder? It doesn't really tell me, does it? I think these are technically faster than these, but eh. We can upgrade these to blue ones, though, so we're gonna do that. And then this... As I'm sure you've all seen this about 1 billion times by now, I probably don't have to explain why I'm doing this. Okay, so the electronic circuits go here. Did I ever mention how much fun I'm having just doing this? Like, it seems like a bunch of dumb logistical puzzles for some people, but for people like me, for whatever reason, I just get a real big kick out of this. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. I mean, scratch that. I am absolutely weird, but A lot of people seem to like this. This is like the second highest rated game on Steam. So that probably says something. Probably. Here, you know what? Hey. There we go. And you know what? This should be reversed. The 20 should be over here, not over there. Dang it. Could I do that easily? No, not really. Well, the steel plate and battery... You know what? We'll try this. Why not? Seriously, why not? Okay, so that goes over there, so we want this to be up over there, down to there. Working backwards here. Which means that this should be like that, down to there. Then that up over there. Very good. And then we don't need to bother rebalancing. So steel goes up over there. And next up, batteries. Batteries are down over there. And guess what? We can just do something like this. Is this going to side load? If this runs out, yes it will. Okay, so it's a good idea to have this back by one anyways. I should have copied the settings, shouldn't I? Oh well. I was just doing this to test to make sure because I was afraid side loading would probably occur. And I was right, as it turns out. Okay, so that will produce our laser turrets. Let's go ahead and pick up some accumulators and solars. And let's go ahead and figure out where we want our solar facility. We got tons of space up over here, so let's just go grab the car and do that. Do I want to start doing research again, or save my production line? Give my production lines a break while I focus on the lasers? I want to focus on lasers. And whatever else we need to produce for this. How are we doing? That's doing fine over there. I want to look at all the turret nests. Whoa! I mean, we're cool over here, but... Ooh, that's got 18... Okay, so we'll want to restock those. Ammo. Over there, darn. Must move faster. Want exoskeleton and portable fusion reactor. That reminds me, actually. Search port. So the portable fusion reactor, oof, we gotta get power armor and utility science and low density structure and robotics and electrical engine. We're a long ways away from that, and the exoskeleton costs a lot to use. Let's take 4 of these and be done with it. Alright, so we still have plenty of research to do. I'm very excited to see how the game gets when we get to the rocket stage and post-rocket, because there's like infinite science, infinite research. Here, can I go around the base like this, or are there going to be like cliffs and stuff? I forgot. There's cliffs, right? Yeah, something like that. See, the thing is the steam engines aren't really keeping up, is my big concern. That should be enough to satisfy those. What about the other turrets over here? How are they doing? Doing fine. Doing alright. And it's dark. Setting up solar... Why is my personal lighting better outside of the car at night? You've got to be kidding me. I can't move. No. Seriously, I can't see anything, Captain. How to find power poles in your base at night. Use a car. That is quite sufficient. Also like rocks and trees. Oh, I can't see anything. YouTube, I'm sorry. I'm committing one of the cardinal sins of YouTube. I'm trees. Just, yeah. I'm kind of hoping if I place the solars far enough away, like outside of my pollution cloud. Not that I'm outside of it. The pollution cloud is all the way out over there at this point. But I'm hoping if I do that, then there's a very good chance that I won't like get these attacked if the wall falls. But I should probably take some walls. Okay, I got some. All right, so let's talk solar panels. Solar panels produce power during daytime. You can sort of see the available performance over here. We can link up over there. Solar panels do not store power. It's either produced or lost. So right now this is outputting power, but it has no electrical connection, so it can't do anything. Solar panels are amazingly performance friendly. The term is UPS, which is like units per second or something. Ooh, those accumulators though. Accumulators store power. Not necessarily solar panel, but they're meant to be used alongside one another. You want a ratio of solar panels to accumulators. And I think the perfect ideal ratio is 25 to 21 or 50 to 42. But 6 to 5 works alright if you actually pull the math out. And then one of these in the center over here. So now these guys are producing power and these guys are storing it. And this is its own little separate grid so you can see. So the trick is you want these to charge up to full during the day without really wasting any of the power. And then at night to have enough charge to, like, to give it back. So you can sort of see the accumulators are charging, their being consumption, and then at nighttime, if we had something like a laser turret hooked up to this, it would give the power back at night. So that's pretty cool. The good news is this is a tileable thing. People have already figured this out to be the best. My earlier methods of solar power was very bad. Like I didn't know the ratio whatsoever, so I just sort of did whatever, and it worked out about as well as you would expect. Okay, that should be enough to start with. These are off by one. Honestly, what we're most likely to run out of is those, so let's go ahead and get those. So there's more efficient ways of setting this up, and it's called using robots to do it for you. But this works, for now at least. So the thing is, these just cost resources, but like they will produce infinite power. Technically that's like steam engines too, you would think, right? But like, they're also technically infinite. So like, yeah. I don't know, words. Like, solars are kind of an easy route. Like, hard mode game would be steam engines or nuclear engines only. Maybe not hard mode. There's an achievement for it, so it's possible, but there's also an achievement for launching a rocket in 8 hours, and I don't see how that's possible. Like, Lazy Bastard at least makes sense in a way. If you're just going to, like, go slowly, you can do that. But how on earth are you supposed to beat this game in 8 hours? Even on peaceful. Like, come on. And yet, someone's done a run where they've gotten, like, most of the major achievements, including that one, and other things which limited them, and that's stupid. Like, how do you do that? Okay, so I wanna think ahead here, right? I wanna not crash my car into my precious solars. We have these, not a whole lot, but we don't need a whole lot. So let's expand this out as far as it goes, then back it up, right about there. So let's call it... Actually, can we connect this to here? Just like that, that, yeah. And then boom, these are part of the network. So the trick is we should build these from the bottom up, or from the top down. That way we don't box ourselves in with the building. So yeah, I've seen so many different people use this pattern. It's pretty optimal early game when you just want to get the best like numbers for your stuff. But there are better patterns out there, including probably the most optimal pattern someone's made, which is like super well optimized. But you're already getting like a 95+% optimal rate with this, so that's just nitpicking at that point. Did that make any sense whatsoever? I've gotten so bad about saying what I mean when I talk. Anyways, let's just plan out some more panels. I'm gonna run out of materials. Curse you, tree. You have offended me greatly on this day. That makes sense that those would be under attack. Yeah, now that we got laser turrets hopefully producing at a semi-decent rate while we set this up, I'm really hoping that we can set up a wall with, like, max laser turrets on it. So let's look at what happens at night as far as the power goes. So these start to go down, and the steam engines, well, like, max output is about 1,000, yeah, so 24,000-ish is the max of what these should get. Accumulator charge kind of goes. I want to set it up where like the steam engine just sort of shuts off and lets the accumulator do its job. Because right now the accumulator is holding power, but it's not doing anything. Because the steam engine takes over at night. A purely solar system, the accumulators would take over at night, and hopefully everything would be good. Right now I can't afford to disconnect the steam engines though, because I don't have enough solar power. That just comes from letting the resources build up enough to do it. Do I want to bother putting lights in here? Not really. Well, at least we have accumulator power from when we get those laser turrets up. Accumulators work well with laser turrets because laser turrets draw a massive amount of power when they start to fire. And when they're idling, it's alright. Alright, what's our resources look like? We got these, we got these. Only 6 of these, though, because we're out of iron sticks. Shocker. I can do a 7 more, right? I want to leave room to like move around here. We don't want to box ourselves in, but we're not using this area for anything, so I can do this. So this should help our pollution a little, because now the steam engines will sort of shut off, maybe, or turn down a little during the day. You know, I should really be doing this off camera. This is such off camera work. But I'm bad at this. Like, I do stuff on camera and I talk instead. It's more fun. Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing too little or too much during some of these episodes. Like, on one hand, we make giant progress leaps. On the other hand, maybe we don't make enough. Maybe people are bored by this. I don't have the slightest clue, to be honest, because I'm recording so far ahead. I've only just now, like, what, posted episode 4? Episode 5? And this is what, episode 13, 14, 15? I don't even know. But I'm having way too much fun with this game. This game is awesome. So yeah, let's go look at our production statistics right now. Yeah, 10 megawatts of power. Unlimited power. Just from that. Just from that. And we could have kept going, maybe, a little. We would have started to run out of accumulators, but still. So in the time it takes me to go back and get more stuff, like we could set up another row and then come back and get more stuff and just set it up infinitely. And once we get construction robots and personal roboports and stuff, that gets even easier. Although we aren't researching right now, so that's definitely going to affect how our production goes. That being said, we're still not producing a whole ton. Yikes. Alright, what's backed up? Blue science is kind of backed up here. That means that red circuits are really not going as far as they should. Although, to be fair, I've been stockpiling a few. It's like, that's a 50% loss right there. Oh my god. Yeah, these aren't going fast at all. Alright, these are still kind of going, but batteries have slowed down, which means these... Yeah. Okay, let's cut these off for a minute. Still, that's 37 laser turrets we didn't have to craft. Alright, why are batteries slowed down? Let's take a look. Oh, you're probably out of sulfuric acid, or you just need time. Yeah, let's look at production statistics of batteries for the past 10 minutes, 1 hour, 1 minute, or 10 hour. Very recently, we didn't have any battery. We produced a bunch, then we didn't have, now we do have. Up until recently where we had a slight dip, but it's been going for a while. Alright. So we set that filter. Consumption statistics. Cool, I guess. Honestly, only about 800 iron a minute. Wow. Well, hold on, how much are we producing? Only about that much too. Well, that's funky. Alright, we need iron sticks. I should make an iron stick factory. Like yesterday, I should have made one. Like, when I first started this game, I should have made an iron stick factory. Just set it up by the pipe factory? Question mark? It's not that hard. Nope, that's not happening. Do I have any of these in my inventory? Nope. Makes iron stick factory. Still handcrafts about 170 of them. Yep, that sounds about right. Alright, how's production looking? Why are we not producing enough iron? Okay, we need... Yeah, iron. Yeah, look at that. Iron is stalling, and that's our problem. Like, we're not even researching right now, and iron is stalled. So what can we do to increase iron production? These belts are actually kind of all filled up. We need another iron smelting array, I think. Just as a temporary thing, I've got an idea here. Oh, dang it. I just call this large smelt. Large smelting, then get rid of that icon. I think I already have a large smelting one that's more or less identical to that, but still. Or hold on a minute, wait a second, I'm stupid. We don't need that. Exporting empty blueprint makes no sense. Alright, game has sense of humor, I see. A while back, I set up a chest to pick up stone brick, because I knew I was going to be pocket crafting some stuff that needed stone brick. Yep, whoa! Alright. I kind of suspected that would happen. Did I set up something similar for steel, or do I just have this belt I can slurp on? Looks like it's just the belt. Do I want to set up something like that? Oh, and we need 81 circuits. That's fine, I have a plan. It involves that chest I set up. Watch as I, like, run around my base and do nothing all day long. That player inventory full. No. Whoop. Hate that. How did I do that even? Alright, somehow that works. Yay. I just have a lot of stone brick on me now. Should I set up a path while I'm here? Like a path for walking. Stone brick, like, we have concrete, though. We also have the end of the episode, but let's look at concrete for a second, or even refined concrete. So stone brick can be used to make path. It's just stone. That's easy. But concrete is slightly faster, needs iron ore, and it gives you, like, double the amount of the stone brick. It doubles the stone brick, essentially. Actually, like, yeah. 5 stone brick for 10 concrete versus 2 stone brick for 1 stone brick. Or 2 stone for 1 stone brick. Yeah, that effectively doubles it, right? Because I used... Like, 1 stone brick is 1 tile of stone path, whereas this 5 is 10, so that doubles it. And then you go refined concrete, and that halves it. Okay. But it gives you slightly faster walk speed. That's good to know, I guess. Alright, anyways, that's going to do it for this episode. I guess in the next one I'm going to have to try and set up a thing. Yes. Hey, let's limit this before I use up all my iron on iron sticks. I'm going to set up some electric furnaces and maybe, like I want to tear these down with blueprints. I'm so lazy, I don't want to tear it down manually. So I'll use bots to do that when I get to them, but I'm not researching anything, so But yeah, I'm going to go set that up, and I'll be back next episode. In the meantime, take care. Bye-bye.